Have you ever thought about it this way? The more bedroom you have, the less bedroom you have. Hello, my name's Jonathan, and I have a watch to show you.
I keep on looking. I keep on looking. I keep on looking for the magic chord.
So this is my Sinn 882.
Okay, it's not the 882, it's the 8828 or the Sinn Titan, but I can't even remember people's names, so how am I supposed to remember my watch's names? I call it that throughout the video, just ignore that.
I picked it up a couple months ago. I saw it pop up on Chrono24, and this thing is from the early 90s. So this thing's about the same age as I am, and I think it's pretty cool because it's actually super accurate. I took it out of the box and I was like, it's probably going to need to be serviced, it's going to need to be fixed. There's no way it's just going to work well. And I've had this thing for over a month now, and it is ticking like exactly. So I've been super happy with this thing. It's pretty cool looking, and I love this style of dial. So I originally bought this one, the 556. I bought this 2020, I think, but I realized I bought the wrong watch when I found the 882 or the Sinn Titan. Like you can look at them and see that they're very different, but you can also look at them two separate pictures and be like, well, those are very similar. It's small, it fits like convenient and out of the way, versus this one, which is like much more bulky. If the waterproof is good, it'll be a nice everyday wear, but I threw it on this leather strap so that I wouldn't test the waterproofing before I actually had it tested. Take a look at them side by side. You got this one's slightly bigger, more chunky, more like toolish looking. This one's more rounded, more friendly, but it's got the little bit of gold on it. They still have the same DNA. They still have the same design language. They still have the same like function. Friendly, tooly, but functional, you know? Backs are very similar. So we got the two backs. They look similar. The 882, the 8828, whatever it's called. I always forget the name of this one. So they're very similar. This one, the movement looks smaller because it's much smaller in the case, but they're similar. Both have automatic movements. Both are can hand wind. Both have hacking seconds. The sizing and styling is just slightly different. Now look at this guy compared to the Seiko. Very similar sizing, but it even makes the Seiko look chunky. One of the other cool things about this is it's titanium case. The case material is pretty cool, and then it's got 18 karat gold on the sides and on the crown. Slightly different, nice material. And then on the back, of course, you got the gold on the router and on some of the parts in there. Alright, so this thing is super tiny. We've got about 39 millimeters with the crown, 35 millimeters there. The lug to lug is like 44-ish. There's a little bit of strap in there. And then thickness, look how thin this thing is. That we've got 8.3. And then the lug to lug is just your standard 20 millimeters. So one of my buddies makes fun of me because this is my watch collection. And everything I get, he says, oh wow, you bought another steel stainless sports watch with a simple dial. I just think these all look so cool. They're all kind of in the same genre, but they're all slightly different. Now the Seiko, that was my first purchase, first automatic watch. This one just sucks because I'll wear it for a day and it doesn't have enough of a power reserve, so it'll just be dead on my wrist, and there's no way to hand wind it. If I could hand wind it, it would be fine. So I don't really wear it ever. Then I bought the 556. This one I'll never be able to sell. The Marathon, I kind of impulse bought this. It's 36 millimeters, so it's in that same size range as these two. It's the perfect fit for my wrist. I like it, but I'm gonna sell it. So if anyone wants to buy this, I'm gonna sell it for, I think, $650. Send me a message. Wore this for a while, and it's like I just don't care about it. I just don't have any attachment to it. So then I don't even remember how I found the 882. It popped up online somewhere, and I started researching it. And I was thinking that my next watch would be a gold watch. So I was looking at a Nomos gold watch, and a couple other vintage watches. The gold with a simple dial. I was thinking a dress watch, like, so that it's nice and thin. And then I saw this, and I was like, I just think it's cool that there's 30-year-old watches that aren't destroyed, that still function fine, that still tick great, and that are for sale. So I found this one on Chrono 24, and I jumped on it because it was the only one that was titanium and gold that I saw. There's a whole bunch of ones that are just the titanium case. There's a whole bunch of those for sale on eBay and different places, but I saw this one and I was like, I have to do it. You can always get more money, but you might not always be able to get this watch. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Check out some of my other Sinn videos. I'll put them on the things. Bye.